your team for inviting me over, and I'm sure you are all excited to learn. But before we even talk about that, I want everyone to get involved. So if you are here right now with us, you can type in your name, you can type in something so I can acknowledge you. Hi, Merlin Barreto, thank you very much for tuning in. Si Rolin, okay, si Rhea, si Kyle, okay, si Nikki, thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be a learning session, great learning session. However, this is what I want to happen. Ace, Maisa, JC, Cheryl, Joanna, Marilu, Marina. Ito ang gagawin natin para ma-maximize natin. I want you to take screenshots of the slides that I'm going to share with you. That's number one. Number two, what I want you also to do, probably you can also have a paper and a pen if you want to do the traditional writing in order for you to get to know more about the information that I'm going to see. Okay, so the session that I'm going to talk about is Master Prospector and Master Inviting. Okay, how to become a Master Prospector. Whether we like it or not, okay, before we even talk about this, probably some of you who are listening for the very first time, Anna Ting and Cindy is asking, what gives Chinkee the right naman to talk about multi-level marketing or network marketing? Ito lang, para sa mga kabataan dito, I got involved in the industry of network marketing from 1992 up to 2016. 1992 up to 2006. So technically, mga almost 12 to 14 years din ako na sa industry. And I know how difficult it is, or it was for me during the time to talk to people, to prospect, and to do the business. And by God's grace, ito lang naman, if you ask me, how much money did I make during the time, John Paul, when I was still active in the business of multi-level marketing or network marketing? I will not tell you how much I made, but I will tell you how many millionaires I created. I've created over 50 plus people in my team under my network to become multi-millionaires in the business. Alam mo, sa negosyo to, it's not how much money you make, it's how many people you help to be able to become successful. Because I do believe success without a successor is a complete failure. Do you agree? Simple lang naman itong negosyo to eh. Yung kanan mo, gawin mong milyonaryo. Yung kaliwa mo, gawin mong milyonaryo. Ang tawag sa iyo, multi-millionaire. Tama, Rosel? Marilyn? RG? Yun eh. That's the key. So right now, of all my sa experience ko talaga, guys, ito personal experience ko sa MLM. Talaga, kung gusto mo talagang dumami ang income mo talaga, kailangan ituro mo sa bawat team member mo to. The lifeblood of this business is what we call as prospects. Again, repeat after me. Prospects. Okay, pakitype lang yung prospects. Kasi sa totoo lang pag wala kang prospects, wala kang leads. Okay, let's go to the next slide already. No leads, equivalent to what? No appointments. No appointments, equivalent to no presentation. No presentation, equivalent to no sales. No sales, no income. As simple as that. Nagigets nyo ba? So, kung wala po talaga tayong tinatawag na prospect, wala tayong pag-uusapan. It begins and actually ends with the prospect. This is not, okay, ano pa yung pinaka-goal po natin dito? Itong goal ng session na ito, regarding Master Prospector and Master Inviter, is to equip both new and experienced sales people or distributors. Kahit na bago ka, okay, bagay ito sa'yo. Kahit luma ka, this may be a refresher course for you. So ano po yung matutunan niyo sa session na ito? Number one, you will learn how to gain prospects' trust. Number two, you will understand why do people buy. It's because of emotional or buying triggers. Pag-uusapan natin yan, crucial yan. And number three, learn how to qualify prospects. Alam mo, sa totoo lang di ba nakakapagod minsan pagkausap mo, hindi talaga siya yung tamang prospect, naubos na yung oras mo, pero wala pa rin nangyari. So right now, okay, a lot of people are asking me, Chinkee, bakit ba talagang may nagpa-fail sa MLM or network marketing? Is it because na wala silang pera, wala silang contact, wala silang ano? No. The reason why I always tell people as a general rule, the reason why people are poor is not because of the lack of what? Opportunities, but it is because the lack of what? Knowledge. The reason why we do not have because we do not know. I don't know if you agree with this statement, no? Napakahirap gawin ang isang bagay kapag hindi mo alam. Naniniwala ba kayo? Caleb? Margie? It's so difficult to do something if you do not know what you're doing. Like for example, mahirap magluto pag di mo alam, mahirap mag-drive pag di mo alam, mahirap mag-swimming pag di mo alam. So ngayon, my honest question to you is this. What is your pain point in the business right now? In your current business right now, ano yung pain point mo? And I don't want you to deny. Denying a problem will not solve the problem. It will just make the problem grow worse. So ano yung pain point mo? Ano ba sa totoo lang ito lang naintindihan ko rin sa ganitong negosyo. I don't know if you will agree with me. Mawala na lahat. Mawala na ulit siguro yung mga down na huwag naman sana. Mawala na yung benta. Pero huwag ka lang mawalan ng prospects. Kasi habang may prospects, may pag-asa. Tama, mali. Pag wala ka ng prospects, di ba, kanyari, nare-reject ka. Ang dami mo na kinausap, nare-reject ka, pero prospect list mo, 1,000 pa. 1,000. Laban. Pero kung ang prospects list mo na lang, dadalawa na lang, iisa na lang, wala pa rin nangyayari, madi-discourage ka na. So, again, the key is what? Prospect. I was talking actually to a sales agent and he asked me, can you help me with my sales career? Nasa real estate siya at saka insurance din ginagawa niya. Start lang ako. Sinano ko, how many deals na na-close mo over the period of last month? Sabi niya, wala. How many naman ng nakausap mo o presentations ang nagawa mo last week? Sabi niya, wala. How many appointments nagawa mo last week? Wala. How many prospect did you talk to? Wala. Now, I know his problem. Alam mo problema niya? Wala siyang ginawa eh. Diba? Wala siyang ginawa, kaya nga wala siyang kinikita. Tama, mali. Nagtataka, may mga nagtataka. Oy, apps, ba't hanggang ngayon wala pa rin nangyayari sa network ko? Ang tanong, how busy are you in talking with people? Diba? If you do not do anything, you will not get anything. Ito lang, tanungin ko kayo, may kakilala ba kayong tao na talaga ang plano talaga na sumali sa ganitong negosyo, sa networking, or sa iyo sana, ba't sila sumali sa ganitong negosyo para malugi? Wait, alam mo, ba't ako sumali sa ganitong negosyo to? Gusto ko talaga, plano ko talaga malugi. Plano ko talaga mag-fail. Wala! Diba? Everybody wants to succeed. But the problem is this, ito yung problema. Look at me. Pagpasok sa negosyo, taas ng ng belief system. Talas, di ba? Yung motivation ang taas. Ang problema ito, look, skill level ang napakababa. This is skill level. Ano yung mga skills na kailangan talaga, basic na kailangan natin matutunan? Prospecting skills, setting of appointment skills, presentation skills, closing skills, follow-up skills, communication skills, leadership skills. Kailangan yan sa business na ito. Pero dito yung motivation, inspiration mo, pero yung skills level mo nandito. What is the problem? Pag every time when you get rejected, every time when you have what we call as naiinjan ka, every time na walang nangyayari sa business mo, bumababa ang iyong inspiration and motivation level. So, aabot yun sa point, sasabihin mo sa sarili mo, I don't think this is for me, I'm just wasting my time, I think, I just tried it out, so it didn't work for me, so it's time for me to move on. Now, on the other hand, my friends, if you attend training just like this, and then sinasabi mo, okay, inspiration mo, motivation mo nandito. And then, habang nagtitrain ka, yung skill level mo, natututo ka, nadadagdagan. Kahit na bumaba na yung motivation level mo, pero yung skills level mo ay tumataas, my friend, mahirapan ka na umalis. Kasi natututo ka na eh. Naintindihan mo na, kaya pala hindi nag-work because I didn't do this, I didn't say this. Do you all agree? If you agree, type yes. Powerhouse Leah. Tama? Agree ba kayo? So, kailangan po itong training. At saka, ito lang last but not the least, before I really start. Okay. Para sa mga taong nagsasabi na alam na this. Alam ko na yan, Chinkee. Oo, na training na yan. Nasabi na sa akin eh. Oo, sinasabi ko, alam mo na nga. Pero ang tanong, ginagawa mo ba? It's not how much knowledge you know. It's how much you apply. Alam mo, a perfect example, a perfect example na alam mo na this, is dapat kumikita ka na ng 250,000 pesos a week. Or let's say, $500,000 naman. Pwede mo na sabihin, alam mo na this. Because there's something that is working. Pero pag hindi ka pa kumikita ng ganun, wala ka pang alam, no offense, man. Wala ka pang alam. Uulitin ko. May plano ka ba na sumali ka talaga dito? Ay, sana malugi ako. Sana walang mangyari. No. If it's not working, there is something wrong. May mali. Diba? So right now, I think I've convinced you on that part. Diba, Ate Juliet? Okay ba kayo, Ate Juliet? Okay. So, start na po tayo. What is a prospect? Ano ba talaga yung prospect? Back to basic tayo, ha? It is a potential person or company who may buy from you. Diba? Potential client. So, what do we need to understand? A prospect is more than a lead. A prospect is a person. Tao po siya. Please, 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 ako makikiusap po ako sa inyo, don't ever look at people as number, as part of the statistics, because people are human beings, they have emotions. Would you want to, ay, left leg ko yan, ay, right leg ko yan, ay, pambalance ko yan, gusto mo ba, maano ka? No. Treat people with honor and respect. People have feelings. Because we just got to understand, ano ba talaga ang view? How do prospect view us? Okay? How do prospect view us? Next slide na po tayo, my friend. Paano ba? Ito lang ha. Sige nga, tanungin ko nga kayo. Kung may nakikipag-set ng appointment po sa inyo, sa insurance, sa real estate, anong tingin nyo po sa kanila? Minsan, yung napakakulit pa, yung talaga makulit, kinukulit ka, anong tingin mo sa kanila? Sagot kayo, please. Hard sell. Ano pa? Anong tingin mo sa kanila? Desperado. Diba? Well, honestly, kung ganun minsan ang tingin natin, ito lang let's be honest and upfront. Kung ganun minsan ang tingin natin sa kanila, ganun din ang tingin ng ibang tao sa atin. Di ba? Parang, they look at us as a pest. Men, look at me. My friends, I've been in sales since age 12. Yung network marketing career ko was at 1995 or 1992. 1992, yung networking career ko. Pero yung sales career ko, age 12. Age 12, nagbebenta na ako. I've been in sales for 44 years. So, I know how it feels na talagang tingin sa iyo para kang ipis. How can I get rid of this person? Talagang para matapos na, bilhin ko na lang, para umalis na lang to. Pero ito yun, in my years of experience, no? Guys, you want people to buy from you? Do you want people to buy from you? Come on, look at me. Do you want people to buy from you? Okay, ito yun. Ito importante. Siguro kung ito lang malalaman yung itong sikreto ngayong gabi na ito, winner na winner ka. Look, people buy from people they like. Again, people buy from people they like. Kung type ka, gusto ka, bibili sa'yo. And then you realize, di ba, may dalawang insurance agent na lalapit sa'yo. It's a company. Yung isa arrogante, antipatiko, antipatika. Yung isa naman, very friendly, very amiable. Parehong pinapresent. Pero kanino ka bibili? Bibili ka sa pangalawa. So, in other words, hindi ko naman sinasabi, ito lang disclaimer lang. I'm not saying that we try to please everyone. We don't, kiss other people's behind. What I'm trying to say is na make sure, if you want really to build a huge organization, hindi ka pwedeng arrogante. At lalo na, okay, syempre, may mga iba talaga, you work your way up from rags to riches ka, diba? Ngayon, umakit ka na sa stage, people recognize you as the leader. Yes, people recognize you as an icon in the organization. Congratulations. Pero please, look at me. Kilala ka sa organisasyon. Pero sa labas ng organisasyon, hindi ka kilala. Don't allow this thing to get into your head. Hindi mo ba ako kilala kung sino ako? Ako yung blood diamond, ako yung double diamond, Yun yung problema Minsan, siyempre, alam mo naman magkano kinikita mo. Alam mo naman magkano kinikita niya, malayo talaga. Pero minsan, yung yabang ba, iba yung confidence sa yabang. Confidence na niniwala ka sa ginagawa mo, but you should not insult. You should not look down at other people. Because at the end of the day, you're trying to win them. Hello? When I say hello, can you say hi? Yung parang nanliligaw ka Nakakita ka na ba nanliligaw na super yabang? Sige nga, mga kababayan dito, mga girls na nandito. Oo, may mga girls pa, aside from si Ate Juliet. Oo. Diba? Aisa? Sugar? Imagine mo, Maybel, may nanliligaw sa'yo, pero antipatiko. May nanliligaw sa'yo, yabang. Gugustuhin mo ba? Wag na. Naku. Tama? Kaya kailangan po, totoo lang tayo, humble. Pag ito lang kung likable ka talaga, masayahin ka, di ba, you're a fun person to be with, naku. You will attract people. you will attract people. Oo. Pero pag ikaw masungit ka, ay wala. Porcupine ka, porcupine. Oo. Nobody wants to be around you. Kasi one thing I've learned also, if you really want to become a master prospector, master prospectors build relationship. They focus on what? Relationship building. Kaya nga, nagkamali na ako. Siyempre, dati, wala naman nagturo sa akin, wala nag-train. I came from the school of hard knocks because I was really a pushy person. Ang tingin talaga sa akin ng tao talaga, ito na ito yung mga feeling may bell ito yung sinasabi sa akin, no. Oh, Maika, at saka Marivic, ito yung sinasabi sa akin. Nandyan na si Chinkee, isara niyo na pintuan, magbebenta na naman yan. Mag-hold up na naman yan. Mauubos na naman yung pera natin. Kasi I was a salesperson, ahente ang dating ko. Kaya wala. Talagang, di ba pag, at saka friend, sensitive din tayo kung nag-meet tayo ng mga old friend natin. Diba, once in a while, i-open mo yung topic about what you're doing. Uy, alam mo, ang galing talaga ng company namin, alam talagang galing talaga ng team, dito. Tapos, pag hindi na in-open yung discussion na yun, at wala na sa discussion na yun, change topic ka na. Huwag mo na i-rub in. Wala ka nang pinag-usapan kundi sarili mo. Kaya nga wala ka ng kaibigan ngayon. Nagtataka ka ngayon, wala kang kaibigan. Kasi masyadong ang pushy Alam mo, natatawa kayo. Pero totoo naman, di ba? It's true. Sensitive ka lang talaga. Stop becoming a salesperson, but start becoming a friend. Kaibigan. Di ba? Ito, para mas magets nyo, para ma-appreciate nyo. Are you appreciating what I'm saying? Come on. Real talk lang tayo. Real talk. So, ito lang. Isipin mo na lang, pag ikaw may prospect ka, parang dating. First date. First date to. Kunyari, sige, date tayo, blind date to. So, ano yan? Pag dating, getting to know each other stage yan. Diba? The goal is not to close the sale. The goal is magkakilalanan. Saan ka nag-o-office? Ano yung background mo? Ganun yun. Nakakita ka na ba? Ito lang, look at me. Nakakita ka na ba first date? Ito sabihin sa'yo. Diba? Makakasalan mo ko. First date, hindi pa kayo magkakilala. Will you marry me? Yun ang ginagawa natin eh. First presentation, first time to meet. Sign up ka na. Register ka na. Sino ka? Anong kumpanya nyo? Ba't ako sasali? Nagigets nyo ba yung mindset eh? Kaya nga we get frustrated. Ba't walang benta? First date nga, gusto mo kasal agad. Hindi naman lahat eh. Ang nagigets nyo, Chinkee, ba't may naman mga time nag-present ako, immediately, nagsasign up na sila. Na hindi nyo alam, marami ng beses siya probably naka-attend or probably narinig niya sa iba or if not naman, naluto na ng yung downline mo, naluto na previously, kaya nga nung minute mo, tapos na. In other words, in sales, it will normally take you 7 times for you to be aware of something before you make a final decision. Parang sa home TV shopping lang yan, di ba? Di ba, pag board ka, may ka, I don't know kung na-experience. Experience na to, panoorin mo ulit. Uy, mukhang effective. Di ba? Nag-gets nyo? Until such time na, sige nga, try ko na. Pero 7 times. So, kaya nga wag tayo magmamadali. Yan ang first stage, getting to know stage. And the goal, again, is not to close the sale. The goal is to gain their what? Trust. Tiwala. Again, let's go back na naman in building relationship. Let's go back in likability. I think I said more than enough already. Pero uulitin ko, again, no, pushy, no, not to close the sale, but to build relationship and trust. Number 2, master prospector, care for others. When you talk about care for others, again, dating na naman tayo. Kinuha mo na yung number. Di ba? Kinuha mo na yung number. Syempre, ano gagawin mo? Next call mo. Ito na. Ito next call mo. Ano, type mo na ako? Pakasal na tayo. Yabe. Yan na naman. Ang next call mo, syempre, pag may nag-date sa'yo na lalaki, o kung ikaw lalaki, sige, si Marty. Di ba, kanyari si Marty or si Alejandro or let's say si Gomez. Oo. Torel. Di ba, kunyari, may dinate ka. Anong gagawin mo pag tumawag ka, pag nag-follow up ka? Kakamustahin mo, kumain ka na ba? O anong balita? Busy ka ba? Pwede ba kita makausap? So imagine na may date ka, ito lang. Di ba? Dapat may concern ka. Imagine mo may date ka. Wala nang pinag-usapan kundi kanyang sarili. Alam mo ba, ito yung hilig ko eh. Alam mo ba, ito yung hobby ko eh. Napaka self-centered. Anong gagawin mo pagka self-centered yung tao? Wala na. Ay, nako. Likewise, in sales, pagkakamali natin yan. Anong interest natin maklose ang benta? Anong pinag-usapan natin habang nagmi-meeting tayo? Instead of getting to know the client, itong ginagawa natin. We are from a wonderful company with a wonderful product, with a wonderful business opportunity, with a wonderful business plan, with a wonderful group. Oh, we are so wonderful. So what? Kayo yun. It's all about you. They're not here because of you. They're here because of them. Meron silang goal. Meron silang aspiration. Meron silang need. Dapat, ang pinag-uusapan natin sila. Di ba? O ano yung, struggles nyo? Ano yung pain point right now with regards to your finances? Okay pa ba yung finance nyo? For example, syempre, because of COVID, di ba, a lot of people lost their job, and not only that, businesses are affected. Are you part of that, are you part of that group? Were you also affected? Sagot niya, actually, no eh. Okay. So, kamusta yung business niyo? Is it growing? Oh, yeah, it's growing. So, do you have concern about money? Wala eh. Okay, next. Are you looking for a business opportunity? No. Kung wala, patayuan ko. Ba't ko aksayan ang panahon ko? Hindi siya naman ang tamang prospect. So, during the time na inaalam mo lang na nagigets nyo ba? Ito lang, my friends, para sa akin, uunahin ko na, uulitin ko lang mamaya, para hindi na tayo mapagod, especially yung mga bago dito. The single most wasteful thing to do is to waste your time with the wrong prospect. Ulitin ko. The single most wasteful thing to do is to waste your time with the wrong prospect. Kahit na magdalawang oras kayo. Pero kung mali ang kausap mo, hindi siya yung tamang target market mo, nagsasayang ka lang ng oras. Tama? Kaya nga, pag nakipag-meet ka, alamin mo kung ano need nila, ano yung concern nila, ano yung pain point nila. John Maxwell says, people do not care how much you know until they know how much you really care for them. It's about them. And then getting to know them, and then getting to know their pain points, pag meron kayong parang connection, mapupunan mo yung nila. Okay, like for example, okay, are you looking for okay, kamusta yung mo? My husband lost his income. Kamusta naman finances? Well, finances are not really that good as of this moment. Okay, so are you open to the idea of earning additional income without leaving your present income? Definitely. Okay. And then next question ko, I will be upfront. If you are going to start a business, mag-start ka ng business, how much capital are you willing to invest? Let's say you can have a revenue of 5 to 6 digits per month. Income, regular. Magkano yung pwede mo invest? 10,000, 20,000, 50,000? I will ask. Right from the start, di pa ako nagpe-present, aalamin ko na yung capacity niya to pay. Pag sinabi niya, I'm okay with 20,000. So, kung yung may package ka ng 20,000, pasok ka na? Diba? So, in other words, kailangan alamin mo na talaga during parang sa process of communication and getting to know the person. Again, not with the intent to close, with the intent to know where that person is coming from. Kasi always remember, ito lang guys, Shane, Dennis, Trina, Jocelyn, Mario, there are 3 things that's running in a prospect's mind. Okay, let's go to the next. What is running in a prospect's mind? Ano ba yung pumapasok? Diba yung parati natin sinasabi, yung what's in it for me, WIFM. How can it benefit me? And what's running naman in a what? Seller's mind. Seller, yung nagbebenta. how can it benefit me? How much can I earn? So nagigets nyo ba? Two different groups. Yung isa, yung prospect mo, sabi, paano ko kikita? Tapos ano naman, ikaw, tayo, paano tayo makakabenta? Anong kikitain ko? So in other words, nagtatag of war tayo. There's a tag of war. Kaya nga, at the end of the day, walang panalo. Alam mo, in any relationship, in any business transaction, Lauren, I don't know if you agree with this. It must be a win-win. Everybody say win-win. Win siya, win ka. Ang iisipin mo, parati, how can I add value to the prospect? Hindi yung paano makikinabang. Ito, pambalance ko na to. Pambayad ko na ng kuryente to. Kung ganun ka mag-isip, maniwala ka, it will not work. The right mindset should be this. Itong right mindset. How can it benefit my prospect? What's in it for them? It's not what's in it for you. The reason why some people are having a hard time selling because they are too self-centered, not client-centered. Kaya nga alam mo, balik na naman tayo sa dating. Kaya nga maraming nababasted, maraming na-friendzone. Kasi parating iniisip sa kanya. Right from the start, sila na. Ako, mukhang mahirapan ako sa relasyon na ito. Masyadong demanding. Wala na pinag-usapan, kundi kanyang sarili. Napakagaling niya. My question to you is this. Do you want to sell and earn more? Yes or no? Ito yung philosophy na natutunan ko, Trina, Sally. Just help enough other people to get what they want and you will also get what they want in life according to Zig Ziglar. This perfectly fits not only for the business of multi-level marketing but as a general rule in life. Kailangan yan ang goal natin. Master prospector builds relationship. Master prospectors are really more concerned about the client, not about themselves. Master prospectors want really to what? Help other people to get what they want and they will also get what they want in life. When I say hello, can you please say hi? Hello? Alam mo, ito lang yung goal ko right now. Why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Ito yung ginagawa ko, Rhea, Joanne, Abby, Kay. If this is the first time you will hear me live, I write books, I do seminars, I have radio, TV shows, I have YouTube, social media, lahat. The works. I broadcast from Monday up to Sunday. Every day yan sa YouTube ko. So if you ask me, Chinkee, ano ba talaga ultimate goal mo? Ito lang, simple lang. My passion is to help people to become wealthy and debt-free. Yan. Gusto kita. Ayun, right now, you're listening to me. I want you to become successful at what you're doing. I want you to become wealthy. Na talagang kumita kay limpak-limpak na salapi. Daghan ang imong kwarta, daghan ang imong kita. That's why that's the reason why I'm teaching you. I'm sharing this to you to open your mind. Why? Because your success is my success. Imagine mo, you attended this session na enlightened ka. And you told your upline, next time invite natin ulit si Chinkee. Kasi laki na talaga ng impact. Natulungan ng downline ko, naintindihan ko kung bakit di ako nakakabenta because I have a wrong mindset. So as I help you, ano mangyayari? Babalik din sa akin. Tama? Ganun dapat ang iniisip natin. So right now, lalo na para sa mga bago lang sa sales, huwag kayo magmamadali. Uulitin ko. Mga bago lang sa sales, yes, graduate ka ng college, matagal na sa corporate, pero ito lang, reality is this. Hindi tayo tinuruan sa eskwela na magbenta. We were not taught at school to sell. We were taught at school to become what? Employees. To become compliant. Not to become entrepreneurs. So right now, you are coming out of an old traditional system. Imagine mo, how much unlearning you need to do. How much unlearning you need to do. Kaya nga hirap na hirap, lalo ni mga corporate people to come into this type of business. Ang layo talaga, lalo kung boss ka. Lalo kung may-ari ka ng kumpanya. Pag boss ka, may-ari ka ng kumpanya, you can push people around. You can tell them, this is what you need to do. People will follow you because they have no choice. But in this type of business, the other way around. Tayo nakikisuyo. Tayo nakikiusap. Diba? You cannot lead people by intimidation. You cannot lead people by force. You have to lead people by inspiration and motivation. Because people have a choice. Hindi mo naman sila binabayaran Voluntary to. Tama? So right now, Are you learning so far, Daniel? Lorel? Yes or no? Joanne? Marilyn? Good. So right now, this part, transition na tayo, naintindihan na natin how a prospect views as dapat date muna, getting to know, building relationship, building trust, let the sales come on its own. And then right now, let's move on to the second topic na pinamis ko sa inyo, buying triggers. Grabe to. Everybody say, grabe. Ito lang paano natin mapapabili ang tao? Ito siguro natutunan ko na rin through the years. Again, of 40, how many years? 44 years of selling. Nabenta ko na lahat. Toilet paper, pants, shoes, insurance, real estate. Lahat nabenta ko na. Na. Pero ito yung na-realize ko. People do not want to be sold to, but people love to shop and buy. Again, people do not want to be sold to, but people love to shop and buy. In other words, hindi mo pwedeng pilitin ibang tao. Balik na naman tayo sa ligaw. Hindi mo pwedeng pilitin yung nililigawan mo, sagutin ka. Ganun din, hindi mo rin pwedeng pilitin ang mga kliyente mo kung ayaw nila sumali. Tama? Lalong pinipilit, lalong nagagalit. So, but there's another way. Good news, Kevin. Rani, there's another way for you to make other people do what? To like you, to make a decision to join you, to what we call to purchase. You got to understand their emotional triggers. Everybody say emotional triggers. When you talk about emotional triggers, you have to understand logic versus emotions. Again, logic versus emotions. Logic is what you think. Emotions is what you feel. Logic is what you see. Emotion is the invisible. Emotion, you cannot see emotion. Tama? Like for example, ito lang. Talagang nawawala na yung panlasa mo. Nawawala na yung panlasa mo. Hindi dahil sa may COVID. Dahil wala ka ng panlasada. Wala ka ng pera. Hindi, wala ka ng pera. So, siyempre, pag wala ka ng pera, tight na ang pera, sinabi sa sarili mo, kailangan ko na magtipid. Kailangan ko na mag-budget. Wala na yung cash flow rin, tight. Wala rin benta, wala rin collection. Okay, so ganun ang pangyayari. And all of a sudden, lumabas yung 10-10 sale. 10-10 sale. Di ba? Tapos nakita mo yung 10-10. Yung dating gadget, dating gadget na 10,000. Ngayon, 3,000 na lang. 3,000 na lang. 10,000 dati, 3,000, 70% sale. Ngayon, wala kang pera. Logic says, huwag kang bumili. Wala kang pera. Now, next question. Talk to me. Ano sasabihin ni emotion mo? Come on, talk to me. Ano sasabihin ni emotion mo? Ace, Filipina, Roy, Ruth. Ano sasabihin ng emotion mo? Hindi mo na. Di ba? Sayang na. Mura na yan. Hindi na maulit yan. Tingnan mo, pag nawala yung sale, nakita mo ulit ng 10,000, magsisisi ka. Question. Sino mananalo? Diba? Hindi, wag mo na check out. Add to cart muna. Hindi ka pwede mag-check out. Add to cart and check out. Sino mananalo? Logic or emotion? Logic or emotion? Emotion.
Si Lola. Bakit?
Ganun din.
Masan ba siya?
Diba? Because of this quarantine. Medyo tayo, overweight tayo dahil kulang sa lakad, kulang sa exercise, at overweight ka na. Diba? Sinasabi mo, nako, hindi mo na masuot yung mga pantalon mo. Diba? Sinasabi mo, hindi na tama to. Simula sa araw na ito, magda-diet na ako. Sige, diet. Then all of a sudden, bigla na lang, pinadalang ka ng kaibigan mo ng favorite mong mango pie. O yung talaga, hindi mango pie na yung masarap talaga na dessert. Yung talagang mamahalin. O, pinadala sa'yo. Nung nakita mo, libre. Pinadala sa bahay mo. Ano sabihin mo? Come on, talk to me. Ano sabihin mo? Magda-diet ka na. Salamat, Shopee. Bukas na lang. Diba? May bukas mo naman. Napakaluman legalistic ko naman. Sino mananalo? Logic or emotion? You. Nagigets nyo. So, if you understand, people do not buy because they only need it, but people buy because they want it. People are emotional beings. In other words, they're not logical beings. Kaya nga, ano ba itong buying triggers na pinag-uusapan mo, Chinkee, guys? Ito Kung malaman mo lang, kahit one, master one lang. Master one of this buying trigger that motivates people and you'll be okay. Okay? Lady, okay ka pa ba? Hindi. Mukhang nalulungkot ka. Parang wala kang yatang benta this week ka. Huwag ka naman malungkot. Huwag ganun. Pag nakaganon ka, ibig sabihin, lugi. Naku, paano na? Pag sadness. Kalong baba, lugi negosyo, baba. Baba. Okay. Buying triggers, number 1 is what? Fear. Fear is an emotion that can be used in terms of marketing. Maraming fear yan eh. Fear of the future, fear of the unknown, fear of rejection, fear of failure, diba? Fear of loss, and ito pa, fear na baka maubusan ka ng fear ba? Di ba? Yan ang pinaka-nakakatakot. Fear. Alam mo, yun yung ginagawa ng mga insurance company. Ito. Di ba? Fear of missing out. Tama rin yan. Di ba sinasabi ng mga insurance company ito? Mahal mo ba pamilya mo? Kung mahal mo pamilya mo, kailangan protektahan mo sa paano na? Kung may mangyari sa iyo, paano na pamilya mo? Tatandaan mo, mamamatay ka din. Hindi naman ganun ang dating. Pero they prey on the emotion of what? Because we love our family so much. So that's what they use. Yung fear of what? Losing your loved ones and fear of leaving your loved ones with nothing. Tama? That's number 1. Ganun naman tayo. Ito lang naman. By the way, as I teach you this, ingat lang Ken, you may use this kasi in the right way or you may use this in the wrong way. Ruth, pag natutunan nyo to, Cindy, Roan, Anjanette, Dan, kasi this is so powerful. Baka mag-manipulate ka ng ibang tao. I want you to do it in the right context. Pero unawain mo lang, pero huwag mong i-take advantage ang weakness ng ibang tao. Yun po yung ginagawa kasi ng mga lalo na kung napupunta kayo sa mga mall. Yung mga hijacking kayo, di ba? Tapos bibigyan ka ng mga freebies, mga ganon. Ganon yung ginagawa nila eh. Pero minamanipulate nila ibang tao. Napakasama nun eh. Masama. Pero tayo, inuunawaan natin yan para we will understand, okay, how this person is thinking and where can I be able to help that person. Like for example, again, fear. As a matter of fact, ito lang guys, star. Okay ba kayo, Karsten? Naka-trio pa kayo ha. 3 pa kayo nanonood ha. Talagang sulit na sulit ha. At saka parang nasa balcony kayo. Nasa balcony, 4 ang nanonood. Nasa balcony sila. 5. 5 ba? Ito lang ang friendship. Have you ever experienced, ito lang especially when you are trying to close a person, na sinasabi mo, uy, sali ka dito, pwede ka maging successful, mabibuild mo yung dreams mo, magkakaroon ka ng sasakyan, mababayaran mo yung utang mo, but still, Kate, di ba? Wala pa rin. Deadma pa rin. Deadma. Wala ka bang pangarap? Ayaw mo bang bagong buhay mo? Wala. Kunyari, in-invite mo, makikita ka dito. Pag nag-invest ka, walang nangyari. Pero ito lang, listen, the same person you talk to, the same day, nung sinabi niya, yes, I like the business, I like the opportunity, but I don't have money. Night time ito nangyari. Pag uwi niya, sa office, na-realize niya, may dengue anak niya. Niras nila sa ospital. Tapos, sinabi ng doktor, kailangan talaga ma-hospital siya, kailangan ng immediate blood transfusion at may gagawin tayo, blood works, you need to raise at least 50,000 pesos. 50,000 pesos for your child to survive. Ano sa palagay mo sasagutin nung tatay na kinausap mo? Wala akong pera eh. Okay lang, kahit na mamatay na. Okay lang, gagawa na lang kami ulit. Sa palagay mo, yan ang magiging sagot. Do you think that will, Hindi. Ano gagawin? Mangungutang yan. Gagawa ng paraan yan. Nagigets nyo? Maghahanap ng pera yan para maisalba ang buhay ng anak. Okay. Wait. Parang mali. Kaninang umaga, tanghali, nung kausap mo siya, wala siyang 50,000 na pang-invest para kumita mabago ang buhay niya. Pero nung gabi, diba? Nagkaroon siya ng 50,000 kahit wala siyang pera, nakaroon siya ng 50,000 to save the child's life. What's the difference? Bigla ba dumami pera niya? Bigla ba siya naging resourceful? Bigla ba siyang naging creative? No. Kasi nga, kanina sa umaga, promise of gain. Ngayon, fear of loss. Loss of losing the life of a loved one. So ngayon, when you try to present, you don't try to present on the angle, guys, of promise. Wala na yun. Yayaman ka dito. Oh, power. Grabe. Woo! Wala na yan. Sa sakit. Ito. Syra, kausapin mo ako. Merlin, Olin. O, anong problema mo? Ito, after everything has been said and done, honestly, friend, what is your main concern last year? Last year, if you look at your life, anong pinaka-concern? Sige nga, type nga kayo, ano yung pinaka-concern nyo last year? Lalo na yung mga bago. Tingnan, type nyo. Anong concern mo? Pera. O, ganito. Paano yumaman? O, this year, pag hindi mo ginawa ng paraan yan, you don't do anything. Ano magiging concern mo this year? Pera pa rin. O, next year, and 5 years from now, pag wala kang gawin, ano magiging concern mo? Pera pa rin. Don't you think it's time for you to do something about it? Nagigets ba? Make them think. Huwag mo pilitin. Ipasa mo sa kanila. Hindi mo kailangan, ilay hands pa. Mag-join ka na. Open your ass. Hindi na kailangan ganun. Diba? Pakita mo lang na, man, ang laki na potential mo. Ako nga di nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral. Undergraduate. Bumagsak many times. Pero God has used this opportunity to really bless me. Paano pa kaya kung ikaw? Ang dami mong contact. So, fear. That's number 1. Are you learning so far? Yes or no? Number 2. Kaya sinasabi ko, sulit na sulit ang punta nyo rito eh. Kaya nga pasalamat kayo sa mga upline nyo na in-invite ako. Ang tanong, ba't lang ako ngayon in-invite? Yun ang tanong. Number 2 is what? Guilt. Consumers are easily affected by messages that triggers emotional and guilt. Yan naman pala, di ba? Ang pag ako dumadaan ako sa mall, umiiwas ako sa mga yung mga WHO, yung mga Save the Panda, Save the Whale. Oo, umiiwas ako. Kasi pag na-corner ka, patay ka eh. Di ba? Patay ka. Tapos sabihin sa'yo, ano lang naman to? It's just like one cup of coffee per week. What is 1 cup of coffee per week? Don't let them suffer anymore. Di ba? Or if not naman, sasabihin sa iyo, pag sa insurance naman, hindi mo ba mahal ang pamilya mo? Naks naman! Wow! Yung mga bitaw na mga ganun, di ba? Or if not naman, di ba? Pag business opportunity, bakit? Gusto mo ba maghirap ang pamilya mo? Di ba? In other words, yung guilt eh. Di ba? Alam mo, may kakayanan ka at hindi mo ginagawa ang dapat mong gawin. Di ba? At the end of the day, di ba? Walang dapat sisihin. Sino ang dapat natin sisihin? Walang iba kundi yung ating sarili. Kaya nga that's sa St. Peter naman. Wala ka, tama nga. Sabi ng St. Peter, wala ka ng ibang gagawin kundi iiyak ka na lang. Grabe naman talaga. Oh, sige, number 1, again, is fear. Number 2 is what? Guilt. Number 3, third type of trigger na you can also you should understand ito. babalik ako connected yan sa pinag-usapan natin is trust. Trust is one of the most important. For me, I will go on using this. Ito, medyo dito ako babak. Kasi alam mo, pag may tiwala sa yung tao, likeable ka, mabilis eh. Again, people buy from people they like. Do you agree? People also want to buy people from people also want to buy from people they trust. Pag may tiwala, mabilis. Kaya kailangan talaga yung relationship eh. Kaya nga yung bonding, importante yan. Kaya nga as leaders in the organization, paalala lang ha, mawala na lahat, mawala na pera, mawala na negosyo, wag lang masira ang tiwala ng tao. Yan ang natutunan ko. Don't do it for money. Sa segue lang ako ng konti, especially syempre hindi mo na maiwasan. Minsan may makakausap ka ng mga prospect, nakakilala nyo, common friend, common relative. Diba? Kung may mga common lang, pag-usapan nyo na, huwag nyo na pag-awayan. It's not worth fighting for. Believe me. Huwag kayong masisira yung relationship nyo bilang kaibigan o bilang cross-line just because of a person. In my years of experience, listen to me. Madalas yung pinag-aawayan na downline na dapat akin yan, dapat ganito. Alam mo, yung mga downline yun, nako, hindi naman sasali yan. At kung sumali yan, wala namang performance. Nag-away pa kayo. Kaya nga, alam nyo, ito lang pakiusap din na walang pirata. Oo, let's not try to pirate one another. Why do you try to fish from the inside? Why don't you try to fish from the outside? Minsan nga sasabihin, lalo na kung medyo malayo yung grupo. Di ba? Taga-ibang probinsya. O dito kami sa Maynila, yung upline mo, taga-probinsya, sino mag-aalaga sa inyo? Dito ka na lang sa amin. Friend, huwag mo gawin yun. Bakit? Kasi naman, gusto mo bang gawin sa iyo yun? Kung may tao ka sa probinsya, or let's say sa ibang bansa. Di ba? Kaya nga, huwag masira ang tiwala. Why? It took you years to build relationship and trust, but it will only take you a few seconds to destroy it. Remember that. Let's go to the fourth trigger. In order for people to buy, value. Ay, nako. Pack na pack yan. Pack na pack. Ako, I focus always on value. Kung paano ako nakakabenta, yan parating ginagamit ko. Value is one of the most, for me, talagang pinaka-best yan. Yung nakikita mong value for money. Kasi people want to get the best deals. Katatapos lang nga ng promo namin eh. Ito may papakita ako sa inyo. Itong, siyempre, I teach about finances. Finances. And one of the most important thing is about financial planning. So, paano mag-budget, paano i-manage yung finance. So, I created a piso planner. Itong piso planner na. Kita nyo? Pakita ng screen ko. Hindi ko nakikita sarili ko. Tanggalin nyo muna nga yung slide. Yan. Itong piso planner. Itong piso planner na ito, pwede kayo magsulat ng budget nyo, expenses nyo, may 60,000 ipon. Challenge pa to. Ito yung pinaka-favorite ko dito. Yan. 60,000 ipon challenge. Invisible 20, invisible 50, invisible 100. So, i-shadean mo yan pagka may nagsusukli sa'yo. Pag napuno mo yan, 60,000 yan. So, there are 13 uses of this planner. You can use it for 2020, 21, 22. Magkano itong planner na ito? 499. 499. Diba, Edge? Panalo ba ito? Panalo? 499. But wait, there's more. Ano yung more? Marami akong best-selling books. Diary of Populubi. My Budget Diary. My Ipon Diary. My Utang Free Diary. Itong 4 books na ito, best-seller lahat. 150 each. 600. 600 itong value. And people can attest kung sino naman na nakagamit na maganda. So, pero itong good news. If you order 499, this 4 books is for free. Libre. Libre. A question. Value for money? Of course. Kaya nga nung in-offer ko yan, in one day, we sold 300 online. 300. Kasi nga, yun nga, I'm banking on that. When you offer value, people will come back. Pero tapos na. Tapos na yung promo, Christian. Pero meron akong good news. Good news. Wala na yung promo na yan. Pero ngayon, itong promo, buy one, take one naman. May promo kami. October 10. Oo, 10 kami nag-umpisa. Buy one, take one. You buy one of this book, okay, you can get another book, same value, for free. 14 yung books ko. So you buy one of these, 150 pesos. Or you get another book for free. So lumalabas magkano? 75 pesos na lang. Oh, gets. Question, value for money? Yes or no? That's the reason why people order. Okay nga pagkatapos nito, order kayo ha. Type in ko yung shop ko. Nabentahan pa oh. O diba Lolita? Siyempre naman, singkit eh. Pag singkit talaga, parati, always ABC. Ano ABC? Always be closing. Seryoso ako, guys. Check it out later. Go to chinkshop.com and then send to everyone dapat. Chinkshop.com or if not naman, just Google na lang Chinkitan Books. Makikita niyo na yan. So, balik na tayo sa topic. Number 5, another trigger, belonging. Woo! Everybody say, woo! Yan yung bebenta nyo, my friends. People want to belong. GMA, where they belong. Tagal na nun ah. They feel the feeling of belonging. People want to be part of a group. Guys, kaya nga, alam mo, capitalize on your team. Ano pangalan ng team nyo? Di ba yung buong group nyo? Di ba may team kayo, may pangalan kayo? Ano pangalan? Di ba? Kasi kapag kami Core Edge, di ba? Basta kung ano ba yung pangalan ng team nyo, marami kayo. Core Edge, o sige, Level Up, Frontier. Kung ano ba yung team nyo, magsama-sama kayo kasi, alam mo, iba kasi kami dito sa team. I can still remember when I was still active, the name of my organization was Vision Network. Vision Network, the networks of leaders. We are in the business of changing lives. Wow. So, pag dito pumasok ka sa grupo namin, mababago ang iyong buhay. Yes, solid talaga, my friends. Kaya nga, people don't want, yung FOMO nga, fear of missing out. And then also, yung part of belonging. Kaya nga, yung mga tao, ito guys, listen to me, look at me. Ba't ako bibili ng mga LV na bag na hundreds of thousands? Pwede naman ako bumili ng bag na sa may Divisoria or probably sa may Green Hills. Yung fake. Pero ayaw eh. Despite na pwede sila bumili ng fake, hindi sila bibili ng fake. Gusto pa nila bumili ng original because iba eh. Di ba pag nakita ng friend mo ay fake, parang trying hard ka. Pero pagka you bought the real one, wow, in ka. You're part of the elite group. Hindi nyo ba napapansin? Ito lang Daryl, Laurel, Cindy, hindi nyo ba napapansin, Syra, pag bumili ka ng iPhone or Samsung, yung box hindi mo tinatapon. Hindi mo tinatapon, hindi lang because you can resell it para may box. Pero it's a reminder eh. It's a reminder of the feeling of unboxing. Kahit luma na yan, di ba yung feeling, may iPhone ako, may Samsung ako. Yung feeling of being part. Di ba pag nag-uusap kayo, uy, anong phone mo? Uy, ganda ng app nito, ganda na ganito. Ganun din kami sa social media. Since I'm a part of, I'm part of actually 3 major social media right now. Sa Facebook, 2.8 million followers. Sa YouTube, 1 million followers. And TikTok, ka-start ko lang 170,000 followers. So, may community yun. Bro, mga guys, may community yun. So, I'm also invited to speak sa community. Ang pinaka-active ako sa YouTube. They always invite me as part of the top creators. I'm one of the resource speakers. So, yung community nun, napakaliit lang lahat ng mga creators magkakakilala. So, you want to belong to that group. The feeling of belongingness. So, if you create a strong community, guys, winner yan. Especially sa mga bago. Kailangan ma-plug in nyo sila sa community. Ma-plug in nyo, at least ma-introduce nyo sila sa at least mga 3 o 5 uplines, 3 to 5 uplines. Always remember that. Pag may pinasok ka na bagong member, introduce them to at least 3 to 5 uplines. Hindi lang dapat dependent sa'yo. Diba? na kailangan, just in case na hindi ako available, ito yung mga uplines natin na tutulong sa atin because they always care for our business. They want to help us. And then also, number 6, alam mo, grabe to ang friendship. Super, kaya nga, napaka-positive talaga ng company nyo right now. Despite of COVID, I'm sure your business is growing. Tama mali, nag-i-increase pa yung business nyo. Napakabilis kasi ng ibenta, yung product. And then not only yung product, kasi another trigger, emotional trigger, that people are looking for right now, na talagang pasok na pasok sa inyo is number 6, business opportunity. People want to make money. People will not complain of having more of money, but they will complain of having less. Uulitin ko, my friend, bakit na hirap, look at me, stop writing, ba't na hirap na makakuha ng prospect because you are talking to the wrong persons? Talk to them. Importante yun. Kasi everyone wants to earn more. Chinkee, paano kung ayaw? Huwag pilitin. Diba? Alam mo yun, ito lang para mas magets nyo po. Lang ako. The goal of everyone inside this room is not to become a master convincer. Your goal is to become a master prospector. Just like a bunch of apples in front of you. If you see an apple that is rotten, what do you do with the rotten apple? Manny, come on. What do you do with the rotten apple? Bulok na apple, anong gagawin mo? Tatapon mo, hindi mo kakainin bulok na. Apple na hindi hinog, unripe, matigas pa, bata pa, anong gagawin mo? You set it aside. Iwan mo muna, wait for it to ripe. Tama? Anong kakainin mo? Yung ripe apples. Tama o mali? Am I making sense? Likewise, in this business, may nakausap ka, sobrang nega. Hindi ko kailangan yan. Hindi ko kailangan yan. Wala. Hindi totoo yan. Lokohan yan. Pyramiding yan. Kayo lang kumikita. Negative. Bulok na apple. Anong gagawin mo? Kukonvince mo? Duh. Pag kinonvince mo yan, sumama yan sa grupo, patay ka na. Mag-i-influence na iba. Oo. Sabi ko nga, wala kang kita dito eh. Oo. So, maawa yan. Totoo, virus yan. Virus. Wag nyo na isali yung mga nega. May mga iba. Pare, interesado ako pero timing na. Kasi may mga binabayaran ako, may priorities na ako, pasensya na. Pero talagang open ako. Kung may pera lang ako, talagang game na ako ngayon. So, interested pero hindi pa hinog. You wait. Hintayin mo. So, may mga ibang tao na talagang perfect na. Di ba? Sino to? Si Ace Computer naman, wag naman yun. Nabasa niya yung comment ni Ace. Okay. Well, anyway, ito. Yung kakausapin natin, yung hinog na, yung ready na. Diba? Ganun dapat. So that should be our way of thinking. Let's go to number 7. And number 7, another trigger, convenience. Wow. Hindi pa ba obvious? State the obvious. Easy access. Anything that makes people life easier. Kaya alam mo, panalo-panalo ngayon, online. Everything right now is online. Online shopping, online ordering, online seminar, everything is online. Uy, alam nyo ba? Sabado kahapon. 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday, I was at Italy. 2 o'clock in the morning, I was at Italy. 11 o'clock in the morning, balik na ako Pilipinas. Paano nangyari yun? Zoom. Convenience. Man, I gave a 2 o'clock morning sa mga OFW. Germany, Israel, Italy, lahat. So, for a money remittance company, gising ako. Actually, hindi ako natulog kasi 2 o'clock na. From 2 o'clock to 3 a.m. Tapos tulog ako ulit. Gising ako, 11 o'clock. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, itong pandemic na ito, really have also increased my business. Later, I will tell you why and how. But, yun nga, because of convenience, right now, delivery, everybody wants it delivered. Kaya nga patok na patok talaga ang delivery. Number 8. Sa totoo, lang, hindi rin mahirap pala mag-invite ng seminar ngayon kasi nga online na rin. Hindi naman sila lumabas. Kailangan lang set ng appointment. Kailangan lang may compelling reason for them to attend. Number 8, another trigger that you can use savings. Anything that can save. That's a powerful word. Save time, save money, save effort, anything that can appeal, di ba? Oh, gusto mo bang makasave ng pera? Who doesn't want to save? Kaya nga, that's another emotional trigger. Another emotional trigger, number 9, vanity. Anything that makes people look more attractive. Pampapayat, pampabata, pampaganda, lahat ng pampa. Panalong-panalo yan. Anything that can help people live longer. Kaya nga yung produkto yung panalong-panalo talaga. Siyempre naman, yung pondo na dapat pang iba, napupunta na sa health. Hindi na pinag-uusapan ngayon presyo. O, ubus na yung stock ko, pa-deliver na. Kasi takot mako-COVID. Tama ba, Ate Janet? Ate Janet? Yes or no? Tango lang, tango. Okay, ito pa. Number 10, extension. Anything that can extend the life of a person. Kasama na rin yan sa health. Kaya nga yung health and wellness nyo, panalong-panalo. Tapos online pa kayo. Ako, winner na winner. Number 11 is what? Innovation. People want something that is new. That's the reason why, let me tell you this story. How innovation have saved my business. 8 years ago, I have transitioned my entire team to a work from home environment. Why do you mean work from home? Kasi because of the traffic situation, hindi na makatao. Alam niyo naman yan. Kung nagta-travel kayo, minsan may meeting kayo from Makati, pupunta kayo kay Quezon City, tapos balik kayo sa Makati or sa Ortigas, ubos na yung araw mo, 2-3 meeting lang because of the traffic. Normal employee would travel at least 4 hours per day times 20 days, 80 hours divided by 24. That's 3 days in a month. Nako, wasted on traffic times 12 months. That's 1 month out of in a year. I told my entire team, sabi ko, hindi na to maganda. So I switched my business model 8 years ago to a work from home environment. 8 years na kami work from home. I have 40 virtual assistants working under my team. So people always look at me. I have videos on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, lahat. Pero hindi nila alam, 40 people yun. So that's how I innovated. And 3.5 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, I also innovated the way I do seminars and sessions. Almost 3.5 years ago, nagwe-webinar na ako, nag-online course na ako, nag-online selling na ako ng books. 3.5 years ago. Why? Hindi naman sa nakita ko tong COVID na ito. But I'm paano kung salita, Maricel, Michael, I'm a practitioner. I'm not really a teacher. I don't only read from books. Alam ko yung power ng leveraging. Alam ko yung power of network marketing. I love the system of network marketing because you are able to leverage your time and your money from other people. However, when I already sold my interest sa network marketing in 2006, I vowed not to get back already in the It's not because I don't believe in it, but because my time is already up. Iba na kasi yung priority ko. So alam ko yung power ng network marketing. Sinabi ko, I should also come to a point na kahit natulog ako, kumikita pa rin ako. But the problem is this, it's very active income centered or linear income centered yung ginagawa ko. The moment I stop talking, I stop earning. But my family doesn't stop spending. So na-challenge talaga ako 3.5 years ago. Sabi ko, I will want to come to a point na kahit din ako nag-i-speak, may pumapasok pa rin income. Kaya nga nag-online ako. To cut the long story short, pasok na yung COVID na March. Starting April, May, June, July, August, ang sales namin always increase. Nag-increase siya. Why? Because ready na kami. Nagigets, diba? Kaya nga, innovation. Man, kung hindi ka pa marunong mag-online marketing, hindi ka pa marunong mag-Facebook ads, hindi ka pa rin marunong mag-digital marketing, kapatid, mapag-iiwanan ka na. Mapag-iiwanan ka na. Alam mo, if there's only one thing aside from learning the principle and the process of prospecting, right now, iisipin mo, lahat ng sinare ko sa inyo, paano mo implement yan digitally? Online. Kasi wala nang face-to-face meeting. Hihintay mo pa bang mag-face-to-face meeting kayo? Kailan pa yun? So, itong tinuturo ko lahat po sa inyo, itong prospecting na ito, kailangan ma-translate yan digital. Are you learning so far? Yes or no? And last but not the least is what? Security. Anything. This is another powerful. Anything that can offer people peace of mind. Because people want to have peace. mental peace, emotional peace, diba? Physical peace, they want to be healthy, financial peace. Diba? Grabe! Kaya nga kung titignan ko kung gaano ka-powerful ang opportunity nyo. Let's evaluate. Does your company offer value for money? Come on, talk to me. Yes or no? Yung binayad niyong produkto, diba? Value for money? Yes. Does your company make people feel secure? Diba? Financially secure, mentally secure, emotionally secure. Does your company offer convenience? May delivery pa kayo? Yes or no? Does your company offer people to look young, feel young? And then, diba? Does your company offer also life extension? Yes or no? Does your company offer something that is new, always innovate? Yes or no? Does your company offer security? Financial security? Health security? Yes or no? O so ano pang hinahanap nyo? Ano pang hinahanap? Nandyan na eh. It's all there. Woo! Grabe talaga, grabe talaga. Okay. Ito na yung last. And then I'll answer your questions. I would like everyone to prepare your questions. I think you will get more from the question and answer portion. So how to make your prospect like you? How to make prospects like you? Kasi yan ang pinaka-ano natin eh. Ito lang guys, ito ang bibigyan ko ng technique. Instead na you begging people to buy from you, to join you, people will beg you for them to apply and join. And that's what I've been doing, my friends, for the longest time. So bigyan ko lang kayo ng 4 tips lang para huwag masyado marami. At ang goal natin dito Ate Marilyn, Marivic, ang goal natin dito sana sa session na ito, Marilu, marami kayong information nakuha, but it's not about the information, it's all about the application. And I don't expect you to apply everything what I just said. Apply only one. Everybody say one. Come on, type one. One. Just one idea lang. One. One idea lang. Master that idea. And then own that idea it's part of you. My goal is not to convince people. My goal is to what? To be able to become a good friend. It's not a good salesperson. My goal is to build relationship. My goal is to, yun lang, kahit yun lang. Man, magbabago, magre-revolutionize the way you do things. Number 1, instead of begging people, you will attract people. What do? Organize seminars. Organize online webinar. And then, ang gawin mo, alam mo, hindi pa natin nagagawa ito eh. Siguro para sa group nyo, sa core. Shout out lang to sa team leader nyo. Why don't you organize one big seminar about finances, about business opportunity, the next big thing in the 21st century? And why don't you invite a good speaker? Like for example, in the person of Francisco. Siya yung magiging resource speaker nyo. Diba? Huwag na lang ako. Diba? Si Francisco, invite nyo. Sabihin mo, Francisco will be talking about opportunity, business opportunity, trends. Siyempre, leaning naman towards your business. And then sabihin nyo, free seminar to. Kasi pag mag-a-attend kayo ng seminar ni Francisco, may bayad. Pero dito, libre. Oo. Pero, itong gagawin nyo. Don't give it out for free. Sabihin mo sa kanila na I will buy the ticket for you kasi may paid. Lagyan nyo ng value. Let's say 800 pesos. We will buy the ticket for you, but please come. Para may sense of ownership. Kasi pag free, walang yan eh. Diba? Hindi ko lang alam, itong session ba to? Free ba to? Itong session natin to, free? Free ba tong session natin to?
Pay.
May bayad to, di ba? O, tignan nyo. Ba't kayo pumunta? Ba't kayo nag-attend? Bakit kayo nag-attend? May bayad eh. Alam mo kung walang bayad to, tinamad lang kayo. Ay nako, wala na. Ngayon pa yung concert ng BTS yata. Ngayong araw. Wala na, nandun ka na. So that's number 1, organize seminars. Number 2, my friend, para talaga lumaki ang business mo, talaga make it explode, use technology. Again, sinabi ko na kanina yan, digital marketing, di ba? Zoom, social media, vlogging, direct mail, start your own channel, di ba? Technology. Pag-aralan nyo. By the way, guys, sino sa inyo, I'll take this opportunity also. Sino sa inyo dito is interested to know and to learn about Facebook ads? Are you familiar with Facebook ads already? You want to learn? Yes or no? So, kung gusto nyo malaman, okay, ito yung pakinggan nyo. I have a channel, a super channel called chinktv.com. Check nyo to mamaya after our chinktv.com. It's a super channel. Ano tong channel na ito? This is the Netflix of financial education. When you say Netflix of financial education, you're familiar with Netflix, di ba? Marami siya mga and then subscription siya, and then kahit anong bago na pumapasok, libre na siya. Ito naman, teaching you on how to sell, teaching you how to do Facebook ads. Meron yan, Facebook entrepreneur. Meron din ako isang course about homepreneur, how to start your social media. Ay, wag niyong ma-miss yung isa. May ginawa ko, perfect na perfect. Mamaya, ipapaliwanag ko sa inyo. Sa Facebook ads muna, meron ako isang special course, how to do yung chatbot, how to do Facebook ads, how to post Facebook ads, how to create pixels, how to I invited a Facebook expert. Ito lang yung parang personal experience ko about that. I don't actually believe in Facebook ads before. Kasi I grew my channel organically, and through organic means, nakakabenta naman ako. And I tried Facebook ad, never worked. And then, mga bandang March, a young person approached me and said, I can grow your channel through Facebook ads. Sabi ko, I'm not interested because I know I have to pay you. Sabi niya, sir, it's for free. So, that was the magic word. Free. Again, free. Diba? Anything that's free. Again, trigger yan. Trigger. So, sabi ko, try natin. 3 weeks, free. To cut the long story short, I invested 25,000 pesos sa ads. Guess what? In 1 week, I sold 500,000 out of the 25,000. So, 25,000 investment ko, bumalik 500,000. Sabi ko, it worked. Sabi ko, okay siya. Pero may problema. Now, I have to pay him. Pero okay lang, it worked naman. Kaya nga ngayon, nag-Facebook ads na ako. Kaya in-invite ko siya to speak in that conference, in that seminar called Facebook Entrepreneur. I-check nyo, nasa chinktv.com siya. Number 3, isa pa, aside from technology, become an expert. You want to attract people and don't beg people. You write articles, blog, newsletters, information, give seminars, give value to people. Or if not naman, be a social media personality. Kasi pag ikaw na, expert ka na sa isang field, lalapitan ka na ng mga tao. Nagigets nyo? Kaya nga ito, as part of this, actually last month lang, I created a course naman with Dog Kramer. I don't know if you know Dog Kramer, Team Kramer. They have only, I think, 7 to 8 million followers sa Facebook. Sa Instagram, 2+ million followers. So they're social media personality. So I asked him to share their secret. So we created course. Talagang grabe to. Grabe. Nung pinakita ko nga, nakita namin yung course, yung value ng course na yun nasa 15,000 pesos. 15,000. Pero we offered it only at, I think, 900 pesos. 900 pesos to make it affordable. So if you want to become a social media personality and become an expert, instead of you begging people, people will follow you. Just like what I'm doing. People are asking me, as a matter of fact, hindi ako nagbe-beg sa mga, oy, bili naman kayo libro ko. Oy, naman. No. Because people know what I'm talking about. So they're interested, so they buy. So ang tawag dito, attraction marketing. So, yun, yan. You go again to chinktv.com, i-check out yun, nandun din po siya. And then number 4, ito pa, again, offer something for free. Pag free, panalo yan, just like ako. Imagine mo, nabentahan ako, my friends. Ang pinakamahirap talaga, bentahan talaga yung mga ahente. Tatandaan nyo, ang ahente, galit sa kapwa ang ahente. Pero nabentahan ako, matalino. And then that's what I also did before when I was starting my career as a public speaker. I offered my services for free. Syempre, people wants it free. They try me and then they invite me again. Nung in-invite ako, sinabi ko, sir, ma'am, yung first free, yung second may bayad. So again, ito lang, 4 lang. 4 lang gawin mo. Organize seminars, gandang strategy nito, use technology, and then number 3, become an expert. Diba? Number 4, offer something for free. So right now, let's close the session. I'll open the floor right now for question and answer. Please, who wants to take over?
Alright. Grabe. So, sobrang positive na ating session with our very own Mr. Chink Positive. So, the floor is now open for questions. And pwede mag-unmute or you can type in your questions po dito sa ating chat box po para masagot na ng ating Mr. Chink Positive yan. Wala, ayan. So, thank you daw, Mr. Chink.
Maraming salamat. Thank you. Daghang salamat sa mga kabalo. Thank you kaayo for really inviting me. Really an honor and pleasure.
Alright, let us all take this opportunity po na makapagtanong po tayo kay Sir Chinkee Tan. Kasi syempre, no? Minsan ng opportunity. Questions?
Anong technique ko daw sa foreign market? Depende again to the target market eh. Kasi siyempre, pag foreign market, you have to speak straight English. That's a challenge. You have to create materials for English. You have to communicate through English. That's the reason why my channel, if you notice, it's only for the Filipino because you're the English. However, that's not my target market. If that is your target market, you have to create a new material, new tool, and new way of just to communicate again to the target market that you want to reach. Next. Please help me out, Dennis, to filter the questions, please. Wala na tayong host? Iwan na ba tayo ng host? Baka meron pang isang host, pwede pang filter ng question.
Alright, so, hi Sir Chinkee, ayan, I'm Coach Don, I'm one of the speaker a moment ago.
Yeah.
Question is, since the topic is also about master perspective and fighting, like, for most people, they thought that there's this one magic bullet that will be able to really help them invite, okay, agad-agad. Is there such thing as that?
Wala. Because everything is a process. Guys, if you want to become successful in life, do not focus on the result. You may achieve the result intentionally or unintentionally, accidentally or probably deliberately. But the problem is this, if it's an accident, you will never be able to repeat it once again. So instead of focusing on the result, always remember this, you focus on the process of creating it. Because a lot of people want to eat the cake, but only a few people want to learn the process of baking a cake. If you finish the cake, you need more money to buy cakes. But if you know the process of baking a cake, you will never run out of cakes. A lot of people want to become rich, want to become wealthy in this type of a business, but only a few people want to learn the process of learning this business. And if you know for a fact, guys, let's be honest, it took you 6 years to graduate elementary, 4 years in high school, another 4 or 5 years to college, 15 years of learning. Never earned a single centavo while learning. And we're paying educational fees. We never complain formations in the process of network marketing. And they expect in 6 months to 1 year, they will become rich. 15 years of studying. Sige nga, yung mga empleyado, who among your employees right now, empleyado kayo. You're working for a company. Sige nga, Benson, trabaho ka sa kumpanya mo. After 5 years, Benson, after 5 years sa company mo, pumunta ka sa boss mo, sa HR mo. Ito sabihin mo, boss, ba't di pa ako milyonaryo? Ba't di pa ako milyonaryo? 5 taon na ako sa inyo dito. Hindi pa ako milyonaryo. Alam mo, sisipain ka palabas ng boss mo. Sira ba ulo mo? Pero itong weird. Don't you find it weird? Wala pang kaalam-alam dito sa ganitong business. Kakapirma ka lang, join lang. Ang unang tanong, yayaman ba? Wala ka pa nga ginagawa eh. Hindi ka pa nga nag-aaral, yayaman ka. And after 6 months, 1 year, ba't wala pa yung million ko? Nakakalungkot talaga. Kaya nga a lot of people, when you come into this business with a wrong mindset, you will not succeed. If I'm going to recruit you into this type of business, again, part of my prospecting, because I don't want you to waste my time and I don't want to waste your time. So I will ask this question. Siguro June or Mark de Lima, can you give me 6 months to 1 year? 6 months. Okay, ganito. Mark, open mo yung mic mo. Mark, open mo yung mic mo. Mark, can you, are you really interested to succeed in this business? Yes or no? Mark. Wala kang mic. Sige, type mo na lang. Yes. Sabi ni Mike. Mark. Okay. Are you working right now? You're working. Di ba? May trabaho ka ba? Let's say, may trabaho ka. So, without leaving your job, are you willing to give me 6 months? At least 6 months to learn the business. I'm not promising you that you will earn a lot of money without leaving your job. Part-time ka lang, are you willing to learn? Yes or no? Yes. 6 months. Pero walang ayawan yan, ha? Ang expectation lang niya, mag-aaral siya. Kikita ka, pero hindi yung kikita na malaki. And then all of a sudden, after 3 months, 6 months, kumita siya ng ayos. Ano sasabihin niya sa iyo? Akala ko hindi ako kikita, ba't kumikita na ako ngayon? Ay, di maganda. Di ba? Imagine mo, habang nag-aaral ka pa, kumikita ka na. So, anong ginawa ko? Binabahan ko yung expectation. I'm telling them, you can become wealthy. But you cannot become wealthy in 6 months to 1 year. You have to learn first on the first year. But if you learn and then build it second year, third, give me at least 5 years. Can you give me 5 years to help you out to really build your future here? Walang ayawan. 5 years. Yes or no? Without leaving your job. Keep your job. Kailangan mo yan eh. Ito mangyayari niyan. Binabahan mo yung expectation niya. Pero, ang ginawa mo dito, you under-promise but you over-delivered. Rather than you over-promise but you under-delivered. That's the reason why your downline quits. Kasi akala nila biglang yaman, 6 months, 1 year, ba't sila, yung mga apply natin na lalaki ng income, hindi nyo alam ilang taon na nila ginagawa to. Yun. Next question.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Chinkee. Maybe the question is, since kanina naman, it's all about, ito yung mga dapat gawin. Okay, what do you think are the most common reason why associates fail to invite?
Number 1, dalawa lang. Simple. Fear. Babalik na naman tayo sa fear. Again, trigger. Fear of rejection. Fear of the failure. Fear of the unknown. Fear that it might not work. Hello? Umamin nga, please lang, pwede ba umamin na yung mga sino sa inyo hanggang ngayon may fear pa rin kayo? Kasi painful eh. Painful na ma-reject. Painful talaga. So may fear. Pero the way you counter fear is this. When you learn. Takot ka mag-swimming, natuto ka, nawala takot mo. Takot ka mag-bike, natuto ka, nawala takot mo. Takot ka mag-invite, pero natuto ka, mawawala. Kaya nga education. Number 2, bakit hindi aside from, ulit yung question? Bakit hindi nagiging successful?
Why is it that most people fail to cannot invite?
Fear, number 1. Number 2, skills. Yun. Skills. Skill problem. Kulang sa skills, kulang sa communication skills, kulang sa prospecting skills, appointment skills. 'Di ba? Yun eh. Parang pag again, this is not learned overnight. It may be simple for me, pero 44 years ko na pinapractice 'to. 'Di ba? And then para sa mga bago, alam na this 10,000 hour rule. You need at least 10,000 hours to do something over and over again until such time you become an expert. Diba? Sa sales process, ito yung naiintindihan ko. Whether real estate, insurance, network marketing, nagbabago produkto pero yung proseso of selling hindi. Sa real estate, prospecting, setting of appointment, tripping, then presentation, then closing, then follow-up. Ganon din sa insurance, prospecting, setting of appointment, presentation, closing, then follow-up. Network marketing, ganon din. Prospecting, setting of appointment, presentation, closing, follow-up, training them to become leaders so that they can multiply and duplicate. Parehong-pareho rin. Nagbabago lang kasi yung produkto pero yung proseso hindi. Kaya ang ginawa ko, I focus again on the process and I mastered it.
Alright. Okay, thank you so much, Sir Chinkee. Okay, so may
Two more questions.
Okay, 2 more questions, guys.
Yes, there's another question here, Mr. Chinkitan, from Marichelle Trajera. So her question is, what do you advise for people who feel traumatized when they get rejected? Ayaw na nilang mag-invite dahil na-reject sila.
Well, for people who get traumatized, who get, yun nga, the feeling of getting hurt, and you want to stop and you want to quit, you just need to ask yourself this question, why? Everybody say why.
Why?
Why did you get started at the first place? Why did you start at the first place? Yun yung unang question ko. Anong hugot mo? Ano yung reason mo? You go back to your reason. I can remember the reason why I started to be in sales because wala akong pera, mahirap pag wala kang pera, iba tingin sa'yo ng pera, iba talagang treatment sa'yo ng tao pag wala kang pera. Diba? Outcast ka pag wala kang pera. Family reunion, huli kayo kakain dahil wala kayong pera. Yung mga may pera, kayo silang unang kakain. And my 2 major reasons is I do not want my children to experience what I experienced when I was young. And I don't want my parents to worry about money when they grow old. So that's the reason why I started sales. And whenever I feel like I want to stop, I want to quit because I got emotionally hurt, I just go back to my main reason. 2 reasons. If ever I stop and give up and quit, do I have a better alternative? If I have a better alternative, I will stop and quit and move on. But if I don't have a better alternative, I just need to keep on doing it. Keep on continuing. Para for you to understand, during the time of lockdown, many of our kababayans hindi na nakauwi. Like for example, Bicol. Manila sila nagtatrabaho. Walang jeep, walang bus. Ano ginawa nila? Naglakad na walang pera para makauwi lang ng Bicol. And some of them have walked at least 8 days. 8 days sleeping on the street. 8 days to walk. Naka 4th day na sila. 4th day, imagine mo, 4th day na. Kalahati na. Napagod na. Nasaktan na. Wala ng pera, nagutom na. Ano sabihin nung naglalakad? Tayo pa. 4 na araw. Balik na lang ako. Do you think it's a wise decision na bumalik? Yes or no? Sabi nila, at no. Bakit? You're halfway there. And you know for a fact, even though mabagal, even though mahirap, look at me. You are moving towards the right direction. Pauwi kang Bicol. Pag bumalik ka Maynila, wala. Ano gagawin mo dyan? Wala. Wala kang pupuntahan. Wala kang uuwian. Ang destination mo, Bicol. Yeah, it doesn't really matter how long it takes, how painful it may be, as long as what you're doing is moving towards the right direction. Willing ka bang ipaglaban ang pangarap mo? If your why is not compelling enough, let me tell you this, huwag ka na rin sumali, huwag mo na ituloy. Bakit? Masasaktan ka lang eh. Aayaw ka rin. Umayaw ka na ngayon. Pero kung ikaw, seryoso ka, sinasabi mo, hindi, ito yung direction ko, ito yung destination ko. I want to become wealthy. I want to become debt-free. I want to be just like the top earners. Kung kaya nila, kaya ko rin. May alam lang sila na hindi ko alam. Pag-aaralan ko yan. Diba? I will ask them. I will ask them to coach me, to mentor me, to guide me, to help me. so that I can also reach what they reached. One last question.
One last question.
Okay, Mr. Chinkee, I have here a question from Sheila Mary Cruz. Her question is, what is your advice still trying, but still having a hard time changing their mindset and adjusting on this business?
Again, babalik na naman ako, we're master prospector. Negative, di ba? Positive, at the same time, yung mga taong hindi pa handa. At the end of the day, no one can control others. Agree? You cannot change and control others, but you can control and change yourself. You cannot lead by intimidation, but you have to lead by inspiration and motivation. As long as you did your part, but your downline failed, it's not your failure. Kasi minsan meron tayong messiah complex as leaders eh. Pag may nag-quit, feeling mo failure ka eh. Hindi yun. Hindi totoo yun. Ginawa mo lahat eh. Minentor mo eh, kinoach mo eh, ginaid mo eh. Pero probably hindi pa niya time. May mga personal issues pa siya. Ang trabaho nga natin as leaders, kaya nga this is a leadership game. Kung talagang gusto mo lumaki, kasi start po niyan, karamihan po, Ate, Juliet, Bautista, lalo na yung mga kasing age ko. I'm already 56. Pataas. So, mga 50s pataas. Siyempre, mahirap minsan eh. Naturuan sila. Matanda na kami, alam na namin this. Hindi. Alam mo, if you want to become big in this business, you have to unlearn. In order for you to relearn, you must willing to experiment. Again, online is the key. Ang kagandahan nito, pag natuto kayo, gawa kayo ng online system, hindi na kayo mare-reject. Hindi kayo magpa-fail. Bakit? Yung lahat na pupunta sa inyo, filtered na. Pre-qualified na. Diba? Ba't sila nag-respond sa ads nyo? Ba't sila nag-respond sa email list nyo? Kasi pre-qualified na. Kung alam nyo yung sistema. Yun nga tinuturo ko. Kaya nga, I hope you understand, guys, ha? Kung may napulot kayo sa session na ito, wala to. Because this session that I just gave is one of the session in my chinktv.com. How to become a master prospector. Kasama to. And then binigay ko to sa inyo is only probably 1/3 of the entire session. Kaya nga pag pumunta kayo sa chinktv.com, FYI lang, just to give you an idea, $7.99 per course. I have already almost 20 courses. So lahat niyan, 16,000 ang value. Pero ito yung offer. Again, let's talk about value. If you enroll at 2 courses, everybody say 2. 2 lang. You will be able to access all of the courses already for 1 year. All. As in. Kaya nga para sa akin, mahirap bang magbenta? Hindi. Kasi lahat ng tinuro ko, fear. Value. Diba? Tapos, what do I do? Ang ginagawa ko, attraction marketing. Diba? Specialize in social media. Lahat ng tinuro ko sa inyo, yan na. Pag ang kailangan nyo lang gawin, look no further. Pag mag-aral kayo, after mag-aral kayo, implement nyo lang. May English ba? Wala. Taglish lahat ng mga ironclad, Roy says. As I mentioned, ang target market ko is very clear. Ang target ko, mga Filipinos. So, hindi pa ako ready to go abroad. Not yet. So, guys, maraming salamat. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And I hope that you learn. And my prayer, na sana lumaki pa kayo. We may never know how long this COVID will last. But once you transition, you innovate, you adapt, you adjust, definitely your team will definitely win. Thank you very much, Core Edge, for the opportunity.
All right. Once again, thank you so much, Mr. Chinkee Tan, for giving us the opportunity to to attend your session, especially yung pagmamaster ng mastering prospecting. So, ayan So, ang daming nagti-thank you sa ating chat Pax.
Salamat din. Dagang salamat din po. Ayan, masaya na si Lady Sunshine, Tingnan mo, nakasmile na siya. Kanina malungkot siya, ngayon happy na siya. Kasi nabigyan siya ng hope. Ganun lang pala to. Ganun lang pala this. Yes. Picture tayo. Si si Roy, nagsiselfie lang. Tingnan mo naman ugali, nagsiselfie lang.
Yeah, let's picture one.
Picture.
Before our raffle.
Let us see.
Positive, letter C. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay, isa pa. 3, 2, 1. Isa pa. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ang hindi naka-letter C, walang kasama sa raffle.
Walang cash. Ang C.
Walang cash. May ano pa tayo? Pa-raffle ng mga books ni Sir Chinkee. Okay? So, huwag kayo muna aalis. Alright, there you go. So, I think we're all good. Thank you.
Love you guys.